So today we're going to talk a little bit about phlegm clearing. Okay, my teacher always used to say phlegm is your friend. But I know for many of us when we either get a cold or there's a little post-nasal drip going on, if we've eaten dairy, certainly we end up having sort of a preponderance of phlegm in the instrument that sometimes can get in the way when we actually go to make a clear tone. And this process can actually get more intense in the passaggio areas where they're already difficult to navigate through. So this one particular exercise that I do I was given by my teacher helps to actually shift and clear the phlegm from the instrument, but it also assists with the drainage process from the sinuses. So if there is something going on, sort of up here, head cold kind of thing, we can get this phlegm under control. So I'm going to demonstrate it in the woman's range. Men would do it down the octave. But it's kind of a three-part little exercise. And let me do it a couple of passages and then we'll go ahead and go back and talk about it a bit. So the pattern goes like this. Okay, so you notice that there's sort of three components. The first is the humming, which is sort of, it's done on an arpeggio, which means you're going up the 1 to the 3 to the 5 to the 8 and then back down again. In the humming portion, you notice that on the two internal pauses that I make, that I do an actual sinus sniff. Now, it's not intended to take a lot of air in. It's really just meant to be sort of a quick stimulation, if you will, for the sinuses to get whatever's going on in there sort of rounded up a bit. So as we're going through the pattern, it's only those two internal pauses that we actually make that sniff on. So again, it's and right there, I'm actually holding the hum. So I'm feeling like this buzz zone that we've been talking about in the book and then also in some of my classes. This feeling of where we're engaging, if you will, the cheek muscles up off the gums. This is where that hum feeling is occurring in this exercise as well. So we're keeping that sound very forward. You can almost hear a metally quality, if you will, in the tone. And you want to slur between those humming passages as you're going up in a way that keeps the legato line, keeps that connection. We don't want to break it up like there won't be any effective kind of connection of the legato line that we're also trying to work in this exercise. So as I'm doing it and I get to that very top note and I intensify, if you will, or compress that hum even a little bit more, I'm essentially setting up the forward vibration so that when I open my mouth to go to the new, I get to have an experience of what a forward ooh feels like. And actually, it happens effortlessly. It's like suddenly, whoa, it's all in the right place. Instead of it being ooh back here, it's ooh in the front. And then you follow that down, the arpeggio all the way back down, ooh, and you get this feeling of that descending legato line on a forward ooh. So this exercise is really, really helpful for a number of reasons. One, the humming piece is helping us shake the excess phlegm off of the vocal mechanism itself. The sniffing piece is stimulating the sinuses, which means they're going to now drain, which is a little gross, but you just kind of have to have water near you, swallow, try not to cough. You really don't want to clear those cords. It's equivalent of sort of clapping or smacking them together. So we're swallowing, we're getting rid of that phlegm as it's moving down through the passage. And the sinuses, after you do this exercise, tend to be clearer. So if there has been something going on with your congestion piece, you can actually move it out of the sinuses, clear it off the cords, and be ready to sing. The other piece that's the side benefit, of course, is that as we line that up, going up the arpeggio as we go higher, we start to get this feeling of a connected legato line that eventually is relentless. I mean, there's this feeling like you're always in control of that sound exiting from you. So again, the phlegm clearing is designed to help you clear phlegm, get prepared to sing, especially if you've got a gig or something that's going on and you really need to be, phlegm clear. That gets it off of the cords. And then we're also helping us to really feel, what does a forward ooh feel like for us as American English speakers, and even English speakers. That ooh sound tends to want to sit very far back, ooh, ooh, in the mechanism. And if we really want to feel the ease of this vowel production we talk about in the bel canto, all of the vowels will live in this forward position. So just to demonstrate it one more time for you. And so take this little exercise into your sort of bag of tricks, or your toolbox, if you will, to use when you need to actually clear phlegm, but also strengthen that legato line and get that forward ooh. Have a great day. And if you have questions about this, you certainly can email me at deboralyn.vocalcoaching@gmail.com or deborah@deboralynmusic.com. You can also find my warm-up CD on my website at deboralynmusic.com, and that has this exercise embedded in it. So good luck with your singing. Hope you have a wonderful day, and aloha.